What's good, y'all? It's your boy Matt, your favorite CEO, fitness model, and content creator. Listen, man, your family is depending on you. Your family, yes, you. You might not see it yet. You might be 18. You might be working a minimum wage job. You might, damn, my parents not dependent. My family's not dependent on me. They make more money than me. Blah, 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 blase, blase, whatever it may be. I need you to understand they are going to depend on you because you are the one in your family. And that's something I had to realize too. Like in the future, if anything was to happen to my parents, their finance, whatever it may be, they would have to depend on me and I will be able to take care of them because of the work that I'm putting in right now. My future children that are nowhere near conceived are depending on me because I need you guys to understand something. For you guys out there that don't have children like me, yet you don't have children, every action that you take right now, listen to me when I say this, every action that you take right now, every move that you make, every decision that you fucking make, every single day for the rest of your life is going to either negatively or positively impact your family and especially your kids. Every decision that you make at this very moment, from here on out, every thought that you think, every action that you take, every move that you make, every decision that you make is going to either negatively or positively impact your family, especially your children. So you have to ask yourself, what are the actions that I'm going to take that's going to positively impact my kids' future? Is going to the club every weekend going to positively impact my children? No. Is going to the club every weekend and spending thousands of dollars on bottles going to help my children to have a good financial future? No. Is, not working on my craft and not believing in my vision and prioritizing sex and sleeping with all these different chicks and going to the strip club and doing this and doing all this other shit, drinking and smoking and playing video. It's all of these things that I'm doing on a day-to-day basis going to positively or negatively impact my children. It's going to negatively impact them. So why the fuck would I continue to keep doing those things? If it's not going to put me in a position where I can financially take care of my family in the future, God forbid something was to happen to the world, why am I doing that? Why am I spending my money every day on bullshit that I don't need? Why am I going to the club and spending my entire check on bottles at the club when I could be investing that same $1,000 into something that's going to make me more money, that's going to compound in the future? So 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years go by, right? All that money that I invested compounded. Now, in the event something was to happen in the world where now my parents lose their pensions, my kids need to go to school, something might happen, my wife loses her job, Daddy made it happen. Daddy's going to take care of us. Daddy, we good. Daddy got us. Maddie got us. You know what I mean? That's the type of mindset you got to have. Whether you're a man or a woman, I say daddy because I'm a father. Well, I will be a father, right? I'm a man, right? So my kids will be like, Daddy. Daddy got us. Dad's got us. You know what I mean? And I look at, like, my kids are nowhere near conceived, bro, but I know for a fact my kids are dependent on me right now. Every decision that I make, every action that I take, they are going to be positively impacted by me because I know what the fuck I'm doing right now. A lot of times I have a few setbacks because I start getting distracted and shit like that. Like I said, I'm being transparent. But then I got to take inventory and recoup. Like, yo, losing focus again. You're watching a little bit too much TV. You've been scrolling on your phone for 2 hours when you could have been recording content. Come on, Matt, lock in. Your kids are dependent on you. Your family's dependent on you. You are the one in your family. You've always been different. Even when you was younger, people called you weird. People said, oh, you're not like all these other. I know. I was never like any other kid. I was never interested in the things that most kids was interested in. Yeah, I played video games. Yes, I went to the park. Yes, I hung out. Yes, I talked about girls. I'm a nigga, bro. Like, that's what it is. But when I started getting older, I stopped focusing on the things that most of the guys that I went to school with was focused on. I was 17, 18 years old, a senior, junior in high school, thinking about my future, thinking about what I was going to do, thinking about different things that I can do to fulfill my purpose in life. I was thinking about my vision a long time ago. I was 18 years old thinking about how I could make millions of dollars. Like, that's exactly what I was thinking about. And I'm being honest with you. You know what I mean? These are the things that I was thinking about at 18, bro. I was a senior in high school. While most of the guys were still talking about 2K, girls, vagina, all this other shit. I'm like, I don't care about that right now, bro. Like, we're about to go to college. Like, how are you about to get this bag? How are you about to pay for your $100,000 college, my boy? You know what I mean? So I went to all boys school. So, and I was thinking about other shit. Like, I used to go upstairs during lunchtime and chop it up with my guidance counselor and hang out with him. Good vibes, talking about the future, talking about life, talking about how I could like, just different shit. Grown man shit, grown man conversations, not these little ass boy conversations. 2K and the same old shit. I'm like, bro, we've been talking about 2K since we was 12, bro. We 18 now. Like, come on, bro. Like, it comes a point in time where niggas gotta start talking about something different. How we about to level up? How we about to get this money? How we gonna make millions of dollars? How we gonna prepare for our future? How we gonna take care of our family? You know what I'm saying? What are our kids gonna think of us? I don't want to be no fucking father that's 40, 45, 50 years old playing video games, fat with a fucking dad bod and broke, unhealthy. What do I look like? No. I'm going to be the jack, tatted up, rich, charismatic, loving, caring father, masculine father that people are going to respect. Like, daddy, I love my dad. My dad's a G. My dad take care of mommy. My dad take care of grandpa and grandma. He take care of his people. And I respect my father. My father takes care of me too. And my father inspires me to become a better man. My daughter gonna say my father inspires me in terms of what to look for in a man, a husband. You know what I mean? And that's the type of energy you gotta carry with everything that you do. People are depending on you. My kids are depending on me right now and they're nowhere near conceived. My parents are depending on me and they don't even fucking know it yet. Because they're going to be, in the future, there's going to be certain things that's going to change in the world where now I'm going to have to help them out. And I'm able to because I locked in. At 23 years old, I locked the fuck in. So when I'm 30, 35 and something happens in the world where my parents need my help, I got them. Rather than, oh, I was playing video games for the past 30 years and now I can't financially take care of my people. No, absolutely not. You are the one in your family. Your family is dependent on you. You need to be more responsible with your finances. You need to be more responsible with your sexual energy. Rather than going out here and sleeping with all these chicks, you need to be harnessing that same power towards going to the gym. Because you niggas be out here sleeping with all these chicks, but you still got a dad bod. You still fat. Right? You still sleeping out here sleeping with all these chicks, but you still broke. You sleeping with all these chicks, but you don't know your purpose in life. You doing all of these things that's irrelevant towards your growth. But then you wonder why you stay in the same place. You wonder why you ain't got shit going on for your life. You wonder why your thing can't get up. You wonder why you ain't got no energy. You wonder why you ain't got no drive. You wonder why you constantly got brain fog. Why? Interesting. Because I'm constantly busting on all these different girls that I don't even know, that I don't even want to be with long term. Get your priorities straight. Lock in. You got people in your future that's dependent on you right now, and you out here bullshitting and focusing on things that's irrelevant toward your growth. Doesn't make any sense. But you're the same person that's going to complain and blame everybody else. Blame your parents. Blame your kids. I'm not where I want to be financially because I had kids. No, you're not where you want to be financially because for the past 15 years, you weren't locked in. For the past 15 years, you was playing video games consistently every single day and not getting that bag. For the past 15 years, you was out here having sex with all these chicks and cheating on your woman. That's why you got 3 baby mamas. For the past 15 years, you was out here eating Cheetos and getting fucking fat. That's why you sick and unhealthy. You know what I mean? You need to lock in. There are people in your future that you don't even know yet that are dependent on you. You know how many people are going to be impacted by my content at this very moment, right? That are watching my content that are impacted right now, and people that aren't even born yet that will be impacted by my content. Think about that. I'm going to say that again for you. There are people on this earth that don't have kids yet, that 10, 15, 20, 30 years from now, their children that will be probably in high school, middle school, college, whatever it may be, will be impacted by my content, and they're not even born yet. That's how far I'm thinking ahead. There's so many kids there's millions of children, millions of men and women that aren't born yet that are going to be impacted by my content that I post today. So am I going to post every day and stay consistent, or am I not? Am I going to post one video a year and expect to have massive impact? No. Right? My children, as long as millions of other people's kids are depending on me and my content to level them up, to help them to become their best. So I got to take you along the journey to show you that I'm growing, to show you that I'm making it happen, so you can be inspired and so you can believe and know if he did it, if Matthew Rodriguez did it, right? Afro-Latino from the fucking Bronx, if he did it, he made it out and he made it happen, I can do the same. Because you can. You have to believe in yourself. You have to know who you are. And you have to figure out what your purpose is in life. And you got to go out there and make it happen. Like I said, it might sound crazy. It might sound very stressful. Like, damn. I have so many responsibilities I'm going to have in the future as an adult. That's adulthood. It is what it is. Right? Just know, every decision that you make, every action that you take, every move that you make from here on out is going to either positively or negatively impact the future generations of your family and other people's families, right? So Will you be able in the next 10, 15 years, be able to take care of your family financially, physically? Will you? Or will you be a fat, overweight, broke individual that can't physically defend their family and can't financially take care of them in the event something was to occur in the world like a pandemic? People lose their jobs. People lose their pensions. They do budget cuts. Things happen. Nobody expected to get fired from their job when the pandemic happened. Nobody expected that shit, but it happened. Nobody expected that, but things happen. I'm not saying expect the worst. I'm saying you need to be prepared for anything, right? So right now at this moment, as soon as you get off this video, go lock in. Go write down your goals. Go write down your purpose. And make sure that every single day you're taking a step towards that. If you don't know how to take any steps towards your purpose, whether you want to create content, become a lawyer, become a CEO, I don't care what you want to become, a teacher, go on Chat GTP right now and write this. Say, hey, right? What are 5 things that I can do daily that's going to help me to fulfill my purpose in life? It's going to help me to bring me closer to my vision. Write down what your vision is. Write down what you want to do. Whether it's 100,000 subscribers, 1 million subscribers, make $1 million, graduate from college. And it will give you literally a breakdown on things that you can do every single day that's going to help you and propel you forward and move you forward and forward and forward. You got to just stay consistent with it, right? Because like I said, your family is dependent on you. The people who's in your family right now and the people who aren't even born yet are fucking dependent on you. So what are you going to do at this moment? Are you going to continue to go back to those bad habits and continue doing dumb shit that you shouldn't be doing? That's not going to propel you forward. That's not going to help you to bring your vision into reality so you can cry and bitch and moan at 40 years old and be fat and overweight and broke? Or are you going to make sure that right now you're taking the necessary actions and the necessary steps to make sure that everybody in your family that's alive right now and that will be born in the future is taken care of? Because there's millions of people that I don't even know yet that are going to depend on my content, that are going to be elevated and impacted by my content, that their lives are going to be changed and they're going to create their own families and their own legacies because of my content, and they're not born yet. Think about that. Like, that's how I think. There are so many people who are going to start their own families. They're going to start their own businesses that are going to become better men and women, and their lives are going to be changed because of my content, and they aren't born yet. Oh my God. That's the type of big thinking you have to have. And that's how far ahead you have to think. Every decision that you make from here on out is going to either positively or negatively impact other people's lives that aren't born yet and that are born right now, and your own family. So make sure you're out there doing the things that you need to do. Stop getting distracted. Stop fucking around. Get in the gym. Locking in your finances. Stack up your bread. Invest your money. Read. Educate yourself. Develop better sexual discipline. Stay committed to your woman. Stay committed to your dude. Stay committed to your family. Love them. Be there for him. Be there for them. Protect your mental health. Protect your energy. And lock the fuck in. Your boy, Matt Rodriguez. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out.